own agenda. And but I'm really proud. I'm really proud to know Oscar. And I've always, whenever anybody has said anything about Oscar, I'm like, did you know that he volunteered for the youth program, and now he's the program director, and now look at what we can do as a community. We can carry people forward, and he's going on to great things for all of us. Thanks, Oscar.
Howdy, I'm Maureen. I work in development. I started about 10 months ago, and before I started in development, I worked as a development volunteer, and I worked very closely in a very small space with Oscar, but didn't really know him other than just this guy who ran the anti-violence program, and then the deputy director, and then, but I didn't really know of him and didn't really get an opportunity to really get to know him until I stepped in the position, and I got to move into his space, and he welcomed me. And he's always been a mentor and an inspiration, so I just want to thank you for everything.
So Wingspan, for those of us that have been in this town long enough, has always been about the people that you see when you come in through the door. No matter what size the space was, no matter how many programs were going on, no matter how much was being done in the community, you didn't feel you knew Wingspan until you knew somebody on your side of that door. Those of us that have had the luxury and the privilege of volunteering know that. Those of us that have had Wingspan on a paycheck know that. All of the changes that go through community centers like this one tend to have ups and downs, just like any organization. So when Oscar took over, I still remember his email introducing himself, saying, hey, my name is Oscar, and this is who I am, this is what I'm about. And, you know, and you read that. You don't hear it, you don't feel it, especially if you don't know. And he was quick to ask the community, what do we got to do? What do we need? Who of you can help? And that's probably one of the greatest traits of a leader, is when they ask for help right out of the get-go.